Hello, my name is Trina Russell, and I serve as the projects manager for the Center for Holy Land Studies. And today I'm joined by Jeremy Stein, who is one of our amazing teachers for CHLS. And today we have some news, don't we, Jeremy?
We do. You know, after much consideration and talking with university leadership and a lot of prayer, we have come to the decision that for the 2024 Bible Land Study program, we're going to have a change.
We are, and while we believe that Israel will be back open to tourism in the spring, we just can't guarantee it this early on. Your experience and your safety are of the utmost importance. And with that, we have changed our program. Are you ready for the drum roll? We're going to Greece and Italy with an optional extension to Turkey. I am so excited. Are you?
I can tell you're excited. See, when we talk about the lands of the Bible, our first thoughts go to Israel, which holds the central place in God's plan for His people, both in the Old and New Testaments. However, as we explore the Bible more deeply, we discover that the narratives of the Bible don't just revolve solely around Israel. Egypt, for instance, takes center stage in the story of Moses and the Israelites in the book of Exodus. Jordan is the building blocks of the opening of the book of Esther, and Syria plays a significant role in the story of Abraham. Now, in the New Testament, the focus shifts beyond Israel to three distinct regions in the Mediterranean world: Greece, Italy, and Turkey. While Greece had historical importance, it doesn't come into the sharp focus until the moment when Paul is called there in Acts 16. This call led to the creation of the churches of Thessalonica, Philippi, Berea, Athens, and Corinth, as well as the development of the rich theological letters associated with each of them. The Italian peninsula was the heart of the Roman Empire, where Paul's most arguably well-known and developed letter was written to. Going to Rome allows us to immerse ourselves in the world of Paul, as well as glimpsing into the world of the early church in its purest form, with first century elements preserved whether underground or through volcanic eruption. The understanding of the foundation, though, of what we call the church comes from our journeys through Asia Minor, what's known today as Turkey. This is where the early church is planted by the first missionaries: Paul, Barnabas, John Mark, Silas, and many others whose names that we don't even know. See, the message was great, that God so loved the world that He gave His only Son, that whoever would believe in Him would inherit eternal life. It wasn't just for the Jewish people, it was for everybody. And the early missionaries knew that. And they took the gospel from the land where it was birthed here, and they began planting the very first churches. Later on in the New Testament, Turkey becomes the place where John, Luke, Paul, and others continue to speak to the church, offering inspiring guidance to both what they should have acted inside their days, but also how we should act this very day as we are still the New Testament church. It is in this land that we continue to uncover God's plan for our spiritual purpose. So, why Greece, Italy, or Turkey? So that we can follow in the footsteps of Paul, John, and the early church to learn to walk with God just as they did.
Wow, what an opportunity to explore the additional lands of the Bible. This program is also built just as the Israel program to earn credit while traveling these wonderful and historic countries. Imagine with me, close your eyes, walking along a Roman road just as the early disciples did, all while earning credit and even eating a delicious gelato. Come on. To all the parents and the professors, students, our guarantee to you is that we will treasure each participant. We will teach them, and we will give them an experience that will impact them personally and impact God's kingdom.
We can't wait to welcome you in the lands of Greece, Italy, and Turkey.